Children's Hospital. This is Florida State basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Barano Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. And by the Florida Department of Transportation, reminding you fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Now, let's go courtside. With the call of the game, here's the voice of the Seminoles, Jeff Culhane.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
taking a peek at I think maybe something on the sideline there, but it is Texas A&M basketball after that missed 3 attempt. All right, right wing Lane with it. Lane now will drive on McGee. Lane dribbles it back out. Right wing Dominguez going to close out on him. Mbako in his 3rd game of the season. Now Dominguez swings over to Hill. Hill on the attack. Hill slows it up. Now back out. Agee, 7 to shoot, 6. Dominguez, Jones all over him. 5, 4. Lane off a curl. Lane, long jumper coming, short, no good. Agee offensive rebound, blocked by Steen. Career 202. The up fake leads into Steen, puts it up and in, and a scream and a flex from Agee, and one.
That was great effort there by Agee to just stay with it. I thought Steen did a good job on the initial, got that block shot, just couldn't come up with it. Second chance opportunity there early for A&M.
So we'll have Agee at the line to shoot the N1. Rashawn Agee, the New Mexico State, Casper College, Bowling Green, and USC transfer. He is well traveled, this young man from Chicago. At the line, free throw, good. And A&M on the board first, leading by the score of 3-0. Just underway here in Tampa. Weave out front, McGee left to right, handoff now LeJay Jones. Now back to McCray, center circle. McCray with it on the dribble. McCray bumped into by Agee, over now. There's McGee, back to Jones. Jones directing traffic, Steen has it, now Steen rips through all the way to the rack, bumped into by Agee, and a foul. Nice job that time by Steen as the C's parted. It looked like both defenders went with Jones, and the middle of the lane was wide open for Alex Steen.
And Alex Steen does a really nice job when he's at the elbows of making decisions. He's found cutters on backdoor cuts, and he's done a nice job of taking it to the rim himself throughout the year. That time, he's able to draw the contact and get to the line for 2.
So, Steener at the line, shooting 2. Short of the free throw, no good. He'll shoot the second one. 13 and 10 on Tuesday night. 74% from the line coming in. Second one, in and out, no good. Lane the rebound. So Steen misses both of them. Some full court pressure here by Florida State. Over to Hill, near side. They run and jump down the corner. Dominguez is wide open for a 3, and that's the guy you absolutely cannot let open right there. And he buries his 27th 3 of the year. It's 6-0. Now full court pressure into McCray. The ball knocked away by Lane. A turnover. Agee, Dominguez, 3 blocked from behind by Steen. His second block to Mbako in the paint. Tough shot, no, but he's fouled. Luke Laux wanted to travel, and Texas A&M early is feeling it on the offensive end.
Yeah, Dominguez got the 3 there, and that's part of it, right? You trap. You got to come up with a turnover. If you don't, that's what you risk. A guy like Dominguez, who's one of the best in the country. But right now, so early in this game.
And it will be Mbako at the line to shoot 2. 6'9" junior, Franklin, New Jersey. First one's up and in. And Steen picks up just his first. McGee and Steen each with personal fouls here early on. Mbako, the junior, Franklin, New Jersey. He went to the NBA draft combine in the offseason, then returned to college. The Indiana transfer, Big Ten co-freshman of the year 2 seasons ago. 12.2 points, 4.6 rebounds a game last season. Mbako makes both of them, and A&M is out to an early 8-0 lead. Now a bad pass by Jones and another turnover. Hill, Agee, the corner, Mbako over Dominguez, extra pass, low pass to Lane, still grabs it, launches a long triple, and a 3 is good. It's 11-0, Texas A&M.
Got to be able to handle that pressure there.
Yep. Up the floor, Somerville, cross court to Jones. Jones picks it up, now to McGee, to McCray. Who's going to get it going here for the Noles? Here in a slow start in Tampa. McCray the dribble, kicking, corner, Somerville, long 3. That's good. Martin Somerville with a big triple right there. Get us going.
Yeah, no thing to that, Jeff, to just kind of settle into this game. Let's get some stops.
Mbako driving on Jones, back out now. Here's Hill, a lefty triple. That's good. 14-3. Marcus Hill buries his 6th three of the year. Now rolling down the floor, Jones. Jones all the way in, misses the dunk, no good, shorted it. Dominguez the rebound. Behind the back, looking for a guard. Down the floor to Lane, right corner. Lane, cut off by McCray. Around the perimeter it goes to Agee. Now Agee with it. Agee back out to Lane. Lane has it. Bounce pass into a cutting Agee pass. Mbako underneath. Lays it up and in. No, he traveled. A turnover. And let's see if we can settle in here. It feels like we're not in sync. Maybe a little bit off early in this game. Get a couple of breaks to go our way.
I mean, the pace is the way we want to play it, but right now just a little out of control with some of the passes. The traps have really hurt Florida State, and the presses have really sped us up. You want to be fast, but don't hurry, if that makes sense. See if we can get a couple of buckets here.
Zach Clemenson, the 6'11 graduate student from San Antonio, Texas, the Kansas transfer. He was a part of their national championship season a few seasons ago. Now another bad pass by the Noles, picked off by Hill. Not handling the pressure well early in this game. Lane, right wing, off a screen. Lane picks it up, hand off Agee. Agee, hand off to Lane. Bounce pass to Agee. Two-man game, tough shot, missed it, no. Ball is loose. Somehow Agee got it. Dominguez a long three, too strong. Wiggins is hurt on the far sideline, poked in the eye. Hill drives, kicks, no good. Shot no good by Hill. Rebound Somerville. Somerville the other way. Somerville, right wing, hand off McCray, now to Wiggins. Hand off back to McCray between the keys. Robert trying to get it going. Now over to McGee. McGee directing traffic. McGee dribbling left wing to Jones. Jones fakes a pass, now swinging over McCray. Next whistle, immediate timeout. McCray a long triple, that's off no good. Wiggins battles no, but Agee the rebound. Outlet pass down the floor, Ja'Cory Lane to Dominguez. Dominguez driving, attacking, kicks it underneath to Hill. He lays it up and in. And a timeout called by Luke Laux. And not the start you'd want if you're the Garnet and Gold. 15:47 left early on. A 16-3 start by Texas A&M. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
Game day is full of big calls, but none bigger than choosing to drive sober. If you've been drinking, don't get behind the wheel. Call a ride, call a friend, or call it a night. In Florida, nearly 1 in 5 crashes with an impaired driver results in a fatality. Drunk driving is a personal foul with lifelong consequences. Make the right call. Drive sober.
Hey, Jeff?
Yes, sir.
Go Noles.
Could you raise your volume a little? You're just a little quiet.
Way safety and motor vehicles.
Yes.
Yep. 1,
Hey,
2,
fellow
1, 2.
Floridians,
How's that?
we're
Better?
the
1,
Wobble-
2, 1, 2.
That's good.
Everything
5
good?
grandkids.
How do we
and
sound
huge
coming to
fans
you?
of natural.
Sound okay?
You sound good. Yeah, everything sounds better now.
Go
Okay.
through towels like pool water. That's why we
Check,
love
check,
our
check.
natural gas dryer. It dries in a chip.
So we use less energy and save money too.
Yep.
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate when you install a new energy-efficient natural gas dryer. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and managed IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics, Scott and Wallace, with offices in Tallahassee. FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen with locations in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, and Orlando. It's the ultimate spot to catch every play. Find out more at AmericanSocialBar.com. Well, tough start, but a lot of game left. Let's settle in and see what happens here.
Yeah, I think the pace of the game, you're going to see a lot of wild runs. And we talked about it would be like an NBA tempo in this one, which you watch the NBA, both teams, right, go on massive runs. Florida State needs to hit one here. I think a little spurt, but you got to handle that press. And once you do, be able to attack to score off of that.
So Tama Basong is back in, or checks in for the first time, I should say. Alex Steen is back in. And Somerville remains in the game. Here's some full court pressure by Texas A&M. What a start for them on the glass. Out rebounding Florida State 10-1. Bit of a zone look here by Bucky McMillan. Somerville a long triple. In and out, no good. Rebound battle for Steen. Tried to grab it, couldn't get it. Outlet down the floor. Hill couldn't catch up to that one. Now Somerville racing the other way to Basong. Basong taking it all the way to the rack. Puts it up. No good. Steen grabs the rebound again. Knocked over and a foul called. Oh, we're going to call it jump ball. Goodness. He got knocked over by Clements. That's a tough whistle against the Noles and the arrow points at Texas A&M.
Yeah, chaotic pace early on, but that's the way, again, both teams want to play. Noles are doing a good job, though, the last 4 possessions defensively. They've been able to get some stops here. See if we can turn that into some offense.
16-3 early in the game. 15-15 to go. Full court pressure down the floor. Dominguez, long three. It's in and out and in by Dominguez, and somehow he's the guy that's coming open against our press.
You got to know where number 9 is at all times. He's already got 2 of them.
Jones, McCray, under 5 minutes gone in this game. Basong will launch a long three. That's no good, and a loose ball foul called on Lane of Texas A&M. Trying to box out Steen. It's a 19-3 game.
Love the way, though, Alex Steen has come out playing in this one. He's really trying to do all the hustle things underneath. He's forced 3 or 4 second opportunities now for Florida State in the last few possessions.
19-3 is our score. McCray will inbound. Now fires out near the timeline to LeJay Jones. Jones directing traffic. Luke Laux wants him to speed it up. Jones crossing, step back three coming, ring it up, there we go. Jones from way downtown is 18-3 of the season.
And LJ can be a microwave for you in a heartbeat when you need it. That's a big shot. See if you get some energy going.
19-6. Again, Dominguez is wide open. Goodness gracious. Another three by Ruben Dominguez, and wow, he is getting lost in this Florida State defense.
You don't want a good shooter right now to be able to hit shots either.
Somerville, corner three. That's no good. Clements the rebound, outlet down the floor. Isaacs bounce pass Holloway. Missed it, and we're going to have a goaltend on McCray. And man, Texas A&M impressive here early. McGee and Miles back in. McCray and Jones will sit down, and I'm flabbergasted at the great looks Dominguez is getting, Aria. He's got 3 threes and 9 points.
And they've all come, it seems, off of broken plays, right? When he's just kind of spotting up there as the frenetic pace takes over. He's hit his shots.
6 minutes in, full court pressure into Cam Miles. Now over to Somerville. 24-6, Texas A&M off to a tremendous start. 5 of 6 from 3, and the Noles are 2 of 10 from the field. Steen left wing, hand off Miles. Miles between the legs, driving, cut off, free throw line, stepping through, floater good. Nice take by the freshman Cam Miles. Holloway over to Isaacs. Isaacs, heck of a player. Holloway got away with a walk, driving in, kicking Dominguez again for 3. That's good. This kid is unconscious. His 4th 3 and 30th of the season. Wow. 27-8. Quickly down the floor, Basong in the corner, now back to Somerville, right wing. Somerville will attack, cut off, picks it up, looking for help. Back near the timeline to Miles, over to McGee. McGee left wing, guarded by Holloway. Nearly 7 minutes into our first half. McGee whips back out to Miles, 10 to shoot. Miles out near center circle, that black Battle in the Bay logo with the Seminole head and A&M logos on it. Miles driving, lost it, tough shot, no good. Steen offensive rebound, swings back out, McGee wide open, look at a three, ring it up! Kobe McGee from way downtown, his 12th three of the season. Here we go the other way, and yep, Somerville bumps into Holloway, yep. Contact right in front of our official here, right in front of us, and a foul on Somerville. His first, team number 3. We got subs in, and Mbako back in. And you got Ali Diba in, the 5th-year player out of Stockholm, Sweden. Was at Southern Illinois a season ago. Is Dominguez on the bench? I hope he is. He is, thank goodness. Wow.
You let a good shooter start to get into a rhythm early in a game, it usually doesn't go well for the opposing defense.
No. 27-11 is the score. Good crowd on hand. That lower bowl, sideline to sideline, baseline to baseline, I should say, pretty much filled. Diba driving, kicking Holloway, the up fake, driving right baseline, ripped away by Somerville steal. Great job by Martin, his 15th team leading steal of the year. Now Somerville to the corner. McGee now top of the key, the up fake, driving on Agee, hesitating, spinning, the up fake, top shot, and missed it, no good. Agee the rebound. Agee is crashing the glass, his 7th rebound already in this game. His season high is 10. A&M slowing it down momentarily. Isaacs working a screen from Mbako. Nice pass to Mbako. Misses the bunny. Agee another offensive rebound. Puts it up and in. Agee now with 5 offensive rebounds, 8 for the night.
Yeah, he's been tough early on here for the Noles to try and figure out. Got a whistle at least, slow things down for a moment.
Foul on Mbako in the backcourt. And a timeout on the floor. 11:48 remains in our first half. Texas A&M shooting the lights out. 6 of 7 from 3. And Ruben Dominguez has 4 of them. They lead Florida State 29-11. We are back after this timeout.
The warm Florida summer is officially over, and the chilly air is here to stay.
Hey, Jeff.
See up by the fire with
Do we need to switch to brick 3 for the booth?
pests like roaches, ants,
Okay.
aren't trying to join in on the winter fun. This is the time of the year when pests and wild
I'll ask David what he wants to do, and I'll tell you.
inside your home or business as the temperature drops. Luckily, you can trust the pest control experts at Arrow Exterminators, proud partner of the Florida State Seminoles, to keep your home or business pest-free inside and out. Schedule a free pest inspection today. Call 888-GO-ARROW or visit arrowexterminators.com.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Laux, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Building a cleaner, brighter tomorrow with sustainable energy and smarter EV. When you cheer for the Garnet and Gold, know Everge is on the court with you, fueling the future of energy. Everge, powering progress, powering the Noles. Visit everge.com/FSU for more information. And Florida State basketball, presented by Florida Farm Bureau Insurance, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. So it's McGee, Jones, now Shah Muhammad in the game for the first time, the UMass transfer, Miles and McCray. We've trailed by as many as 19, and right now currently down by 18, 29-11. Let's see if we can find our rhythm in this game, Arya Masudi.
Yeah, I think AG's been tough, right, down low for Florida State to deal with. They've already Aggies, a lot of them because of his efforts. Knowles went to a little bit of a bigger lineup to try and help with that, but you got to hit some shots here, too, offensively.
Yep. A little bit of token pressure by the Aggies. Now they back off. Looks like it's a zone look here. Bit of a 3-2 zone extending out to the wings. McCray now back to Miles, back to McCray. He'll attack the middle of the paint. La Muhammad! Look out below! A two-hand hammer and a great find by McCray.
It's a phenomenal action for Florida State. McCray, smart play. How you beat a zone, you can go over the top of it, and Muhammad with the finish.
See if we can slow it down here on the defensive end. Mbako comes free for a triple. Way off, no good. McCray the rebound. 29-13, Texas A&M. McCray driving, pass knocked away, lost it, turnover. Tried to find Muhammad, I think, but he got it in the air, and he can't do that before he knew what he wanted to do with it. Isaacs whips it over to Deba. Ali Deba looking inside. Now he'll drive all the way in. Tough shot blocked out of there by LeJay Jones. He'll stay with Texas A&M.
Knowles doing a much better job near the rim. Muhammad's size has given some issues here to Texas A&M.
Now Dominguez is back in. We cannot leave that guy. Ruben Dominguez, 12 points, 4 threes. He is nasty. He has it top of the key. Miles, a quick closeout. Now over to Isaacs. Mbako comes free for a triple. Off the heel, no good. Offensive rebound, Texas A&M. Holloway, the up fake. Now over Mbako. Again a long three. Shorted it, no good. And Jones the rebound.
Would rather him shoot than Dominguez.
Yes, without a doubt. Back court pressure. McCray to double team. Down the floor, Miles. 3-on-2. Miles driving, kicking. McGee, three. No good. And the rebound, Mbako. Outlet over to Holloway. Swings it over. Sold away. Intercepted far sideline by Miles. Stops for a right wing three. Rattles off, no good. Jones offensive rebound. Back to Miles, to a trailing McCray. Over to Miles. Great look at a long three. In and out, no good. Mbako the rebound. We're getting good looks.
Great looks. Be ready. Got to hit some of them, though.
Yep. We're getting the looks. They're just
looks,
not
no
going
doubt about
down.
it. Great looks.
29-13. We missed our last four. Isaacs dribbling. Bounce pass inside AG. Backing in Muhammad, the up fake. Good defense by Muhammad. Shot no good. Rebound, though. Tapped around, a whistle, and a loose ball foul called on Texas A&M.
The defense has done a much better job for Florida State in the last few possessions. The activity has been fantastic for the Noles. Getting some stops. Let's get some shots made, too.
29-13. A.J. Swinton checks in for the first time. The 6'6 sophomore to Cabin John, Maryland. So it's Swinton, also Wiggins in, Somerville, Jones, and McCray. 29-13. Knowles trying to get back into it. Zone defense here. Swinton corner three ball. No good. Good look. Rebound to Jamie Vinson, the 6'11 sophomore out of Austin, Texas, checked in. Now working the dribble. That's Lane. Over Dominguez. Back to Lane. Lane with it. Wants to work on Wiggins. Driving along the baseline. Flips it out, AG. The big fella going to shoot a three. No good. And the rebound to McCray. Whips it down the floor to Swinton, running the other way. All the way in. Reverse layup up and good. Pretty by A.J. Swinton. A great find by McCray.
Getting stops on defense, leading to some fast break opportunities. Nice job by A.J. using the basket for some protection, too, on the reverse.
Isaacs trying to find room. Isaacs steps back for a three. Good. That ends a scoring drought of nearly 3 minutes for Texas A&M. And another three, their seventh of the night. 32-15 A&M, 8:50 to play. First half, a lot of basketball left. With as fast as these two teams play, this is nothing. Now Wiggins spins to the baseline, but shorts the bunny, no good. Rebound to the Aggies. Isaacs down the floor the other way. Isaacs, bounce pass, cutting AG. Fouled, shot no good. Jones called for the foul. And LeJay just picked up his first personal. 8:34 left, first half. Courtside here in Tampa, Benchmark International Arena. Jeff Culhane, Arya Masudi, 32-15. Texas A&M with the lead. It's game day And Geico is bringing the heat from big plays to big savings. Geico helps you get more. More coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as he can. Agee makes the first one. Clements will check in if he makes this second one. Rashawn Agee. Outside of Dominguez, he's been their best player here early on, Aria, with 6 points and 8 rebounds.
Yeah, he's been really impressive, especially all year on the glass. He's done a good job, and he's done that here today, but provided some scoring punch, too.
Missed the second one, rebound of the Knowles. McCray whips it down low, Swinton underneath, tough shot, good! Hanging in the air as Agee flew by.
This could be the type of game Swinton has a lot of opportunities, right? Fast play, pace, need athleticism. Those are some boxes that I think Swinton checks.
33-17, approaching 8 minutes to go in the first half. Isaacs, lob, Vincent down low, missed the dunk, like a whistle and a foul underneath. Who are they calling on here? They're going to call that on McCray, and McCray will pick up his first personal, team number 6. Robert McCray, the 5th, has 3 assists. He and Hill both with 3 assists on both sides in this game, and McCray coming in, 8 assists per game, 3rd best in all of college basketball. A 48% assist rate when he's in there. Impressive. Vincent, free throw, money. Here comes Steen and Clements in. Steen in, Jones out, Clements in, Agee out. Jamie Vincent played at Texas last season, limited minutes. 5.3 points, 2.5 rebounds per game. Part of the big front line for A&M. As the Aggies picked 13th of 16 in the SEC. Second one's no good, Steen the rebound. 34-17, Texas A&M. 8 minutes to play in our first half. In front of an excellent crowd here this evening down in Tampa. In the corner, Swinton to a cutting McCray, back to Swinton, give and go, now dribbling out. Left wing, Wiggins, 3, ball off to the right, no good. Rebound, ran down by Somerville. Got to McCray, shot clock to 20. McCray crossing, driving, tough shot, missed it. Tried to get it back, couldn't hang on to it. Rebound Dominguez for A&M. Down the floor to Isaacs, far sideline. Isaacs between the legs, surveying, guarded by Wiggins. Off a screen, Isaacs with the dribble. Isaacs in the paint. Isaacs rises up along the right block area, off the window and in. Pop Isaacs has 5 off the bench.
That was a really nice move there from Isaacs. Some old man game, right?
Yeah.
Using the glass.
36-17, McCray attacking, kicking. Wiggins, right corner, triple, ring it up. Nothing but nylon for Chauncey, his 13th 3 of the year. And all threes brought to you by Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. Scott & Wallace with offices in Tallahassee. Isaacs at NBA 3, shorted it, no good. Somebody's going to grab the rebound. Lane a 3, off the heel, no. Wiggins taps it to McCray. Now McCray racing the other way, and Steen gets tangled up with Vincent. They're going to call the foul on Vincent of Texas A&M as the break went the other way. And so Jamie Vincent picks up his first, team number 5. It's Florida State ball when we come back. 6:55 to play first half, 36-20. Texas A&M on top. We are back after this timeout.
Generations have trusted.
Dave's going to swap you.
Grow up healthy and strong. What's here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's here is a level 1 pediatric trauma.
Yeah, we're about to swap you to break 3.
Saving care. What's here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save. WolfsonChildren's.com.
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with a
Can you hear me?
made southern food from our Eat.
I do.
While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Knowles!
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro's swing. but one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial banks.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Garnet here in Tampa, Florida. It's awesome, man. The home of the Lightning. You got a lot of Central Florida Noles having the opportunity to come. If you're in Orlando area, right, get on I-4 and come on over.
Yeah.
If you're in Sarasota or Fort Myers, not far. You know, this is awesome. This is good. See if the Noles can get back into the game, give them something to cheer about. I think maybe having a little bit of a home court advantage could play into some of the momentum flipping if we can start hitting some shots too.
Yeah, early on, it's been Ruben Dominguez. 4 threes early. A&M has cooled down a bit, but still 7 of 14 from downtown. The Noles starting to pick it up on their end. And rebounding an area that we discussed quite a bit. Right now we're minus 10 in the rebounding category, but a lot of game left. 36-20. Full court pressure. Swinton looking. Pass knocked away by Ali Diba on the inbounds. It'll stay with Florida State.
And that's part of it, right, on these dead balls. That's when when Texas A&M really wants to try and press and trap Florida State. So you've got to be careful with these and really try and get out of it.
Full court pressure again. Swinton looking quickly into Wiggins in the corner. And now with Clements hounding him, Wiggins will attempt to bring it up with the left hand around Clements. Wiggins now slows it up in the half court. Back out near the timeline to McCray. Yeah,
that was nice from 6'11" to bring the ball up the court against that pressure. Job well done.
6:40 and counting left first half. 36-20. Texas A&M with the lead. Left wing Somerville in the corner. Wiggins catch and release triple off the side, no good. Diba the rebound, knocked away by Somerville to McCray. Back to Somerville, dribbling left wing. Now we'll slow it up. Hand off, weave out front. Wiggins, McCray, shoulder shake, drive, spin, lost a dribble, turnover. Sometimes Rob gets going a little too quick and could hang on the ball. Marcus Hill, hand off Diba. Diba to the right hand, all the way in, no. Tap try, no. AG got it back, another rebound, fouled by Swinton going up. And we just did not have an answer for Rashawn Agee on the glass right now.
He's doing a really nice job there on the block for the Aggies. And he's got such a big body, you know, getting broad shoulders. He does a good job of bumping you out of the way, getting positioning to then be able to get second effort.
Yeah. So it's Agee, who already has 9 rebounds. The majority of those, I've lost track now on the offensive side. Free throw by the big fella's good. McGee and Miles in, Jones in, Swinton, Wiggins, McCray are out for Luke Laux. 5th meeting all time between Florida State and Texas A&M. Noles lead the series 3-1. The lone A&M win was way back in the 1950s. It was the first ever game in Tully Gym. A little history there. AG, second one, good. Made them both. Rashawn Agee puts it in. He's got 8 points, 9 rebounds, 38-20. Texas A&M with the lead.
And dead ball, stoppage of clock, right? Stoppage of play allows them to set up their pressure.
Yep. Into Somerville, now back over to Miles, and it's up to the young guards to handle this press against the veteran A&M team with 14 new players and 9 Power 4 transfers with experience. In the corner, Somerville, the up fake. Somerville now has made a 3 in 35 straight games. The drive, Miles stopping, pivoting the lane, back out McGee, 8 to shoot. McGee the up fake, driving on Diba, cut off, ripped away by Diba with a foul called. Reach in and Ali Diba. That's gonna be his first personal and team number 7, so we'll shoot the 1-and-1. Quickly, AG back in after a quick breather. No, he's not. He's coming out. All right. He thought for a second there he was coming back in. That was only team foul number 6. So everybody be shooting free throws in the next whistle on either side. 5:39 left, 38-20. A&M with a lead. They've led the entire way. Jones, a jab step. Jones off a screen, crossing over, driving. Tough shot, finger roll, wouldn't fall. Rebound is off of Lane, out of bounds. Will stay with Florida State.
Man, I love the way Alex Seen's playing right now. I mean, just the activity around the basket is causing chaos for A&M on that side of the ball, just trying to rebound it.
Yep. Miles bounce pass into Steen as it ripped away down low by Hill. A turnover. Hill driving. Hill kicking. Lane 3. Good. Wow, these guys are locked in and connected right now on both ends. They have made 8 threes. Largest lead. Another turnover. Somerville lost the dribble. Deba Euro step. Lays it up and in. And a whistle. And Luke Laux calls a timeout. And Florida State trying to find their pace and their rhythm, and Texas A&M has been the ones taking it to the Knolls right now. Largest lead of the night, 23. And A&M has led the entire way, leading Florida State 43-20. And this one been tough from the get-go. I don't know if there are some nerves down here in front of the Tampa Knolls or not, but A&M jumped out to an early 11-0 lead in this game, and we're taking a look at something. They got a Sunstop second look. And I'm not sure if we're looking at a foul. There was not a foul whistle, I don't believe, but we're looking at the monitor right now. It is a Sunstop second look as our officiating crew taking a peek at it. It only takes one look to find everything you need under the sun at Sunstop. Food, fuel, and smiling faces at their 80 locations in Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. Sunstop, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. So, we've taken a look at the replay. It seems like it's a play on. And who? Just having a tough time right now, are you?
Yeah, I think some of the missing of the shots on the offensive end have come back on the defensive end, right? Getting back, and A&M fueling into it, hitting their shots.
Quickly into Miles, 43-20. A&M with the lead, 5 minutes left. First half. As A&M shooting at 47% from the field, 8 of 15 from 3. Miles, his pass deflected, but right to Jones, thankfully left wing. Back to Miles, 10 to shoot. He whips it in the left corner to McCray, close. McCray driving, pass down low. Too quick for Muhammad, and another turnover. And the Knolls now have turned it over 7 times. 12 points off of those turnovers for A&M. Lane, right wing. Lane directing traffic. Bucky McMillan calling out the play to our left. Lane gets in the paint, kicks out Deba. Clements, extra pass. Hill, 3, short, no good. Over the top of the backboard, out of bounds. Miles might have got a piece of that as he went to close out and block the shot in the corner.
Yeah, he did close out pretty quick. They are giving the ball to us, so that's good.
So will be Florida State ball after the miss over the top of the backboard. McCray, Lane, the North Alabama transfer, working him a little bit. McCray now over to Miles. Back to McCray. McCray with it, driving all the way to the rack. Missed it with the right hand off the window, no good. Clements the rebound. Lane, middle of the floor, bounce pass to a cutting Federico, who puts it up and in, just entered at that timeout. Federico lays it in with the right hand. 45-20. McGee, the up fake, hand off Jones, corner triple, that's no good. Rebound knocked out to Muhammad. Now swings over to McCray. McCray wings it over now to Mills, left wing. Next whistle, immediate timeout. Here's Miles off of it. Miles between the legs. Left wing, McGee. Clements right there. Driving. Now cut off. Goes to the baseline. Loses the dribble. Swings it out now to Miles. 2-1. Long 3. No good. Out of bounds. And frustration setting in right now for the Garden Gold against a hyper-active Texas A&M team. And we have a timeout on the floor with 3:19 remaining in the first half. Texas A&M leading Florida State 45-20. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
American Social is the official watch party home for
Does everything sound fine on this brick?
long. From kickoff to the final whistle, catch every play on all our screens with unbeatable vibes, crave-worthy food, and drink specials that will leave you wanting more. Whether you're repping in Boca, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, this is where Knowles go to game day.
We're on 3 right now.
Knowles fans watch like champs. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares.
It's electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo.
Any change?
No matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State Athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network and the FSU Game Day app.
Texas A&M is leading Florida State and have been in control. It's their largest lead of the evening on top of the Noles, 45-20. Good news from the Plex. Brian Penske and company, Aria, they've scored first with a trip to the College Cup in Kansas City on the line. Florida State leading Ohio State 1-0.
Yeah, Jordan Dudley got the goal. Noreen Ahmed with the assist. That's big time for FSU playing. I heard the line was apparently wrapped around the Seminole Soccer Complex today. They sold out of tickets. Standing room only got sold out, so big crowd over there in Tallahassee right now. Florida State Soccer, Brian Penske could be headed back to a College Cup. A lot of time, though. Need a good finish here to the half if you're Florida State, right? Just for morale. I think you really want to get a quick burst going into the locker room and just switch momentum, switch the energy if you can. It's a big final 3 minutes and 19 seconds.
And the Seminole Sports Network is presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital. For world-class pediatric care, Wolfson Children's is always here. Official Children's Hospital of Florida State Athletics. Final 3:10. Running and jumping. Here's Isaacs with it near the timeline. Guarded by Jones now. Over to Clements. Now back to Pop Isaac. Started his career at Texas Tech. Was at Creighton last year. 8 games before a season-ending injury. Top of the key, Agee. He's off to a great start today. Isaacs, the up fake around McCray. 5 to shoot. Hill driving. Isaacs, top of the key three. Off to the right, no good. Muhammad skies for the rebound.
Muhammad's giving some really good minutes for Florida State here today.
Now, you haven't seen Alir Malouk yet. Yeah, we saw him late in the game Tuesday against Bakersfield. Haven't seen Alir yet today. 45-20. Texas A&M, 2:30 to play until halftime. McCray now back at the Jones between the keys. Guarded by Isaacs. Jones wants a screen. Jones crossing. 6, 5 to shoot. 4, picks up his dribble to McCray. 2. McCray launches a 30-footer. Shorted it, no good. Isaacs the rebound. Racing the other way. Hill down low. Agee dunks it home. Beating everybody back. And Agee now in double figures with 10. And a tough first half continues. Muhammad down low. Tried to dunk it. Got fouled on the way up. Fouled by Clements. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The Florida State women just down the road from us, down in Fort Myers, gets a win over Missouri State, winning 85-75.
Congrats to Coach Brooke.
Congratulations. At the line, Muhammad able to knock it in. Swinton in, McCray out, Wiggins in, and Jones out for Luke Laux. 2 minutes left until halftime. 47-21, A&M. Second one, missed it to the right, no good. Clements goes up for the rebound. An 11-1 run right now by A&M over the last 4 minutes. The Noles just 26% from the field, 21% from behind the three-point line. Have not had the shot making tonight. Clements backing in on Wiggins with the right hand, spinning to his left, flips it up, in and out, no good. And the rebound to Muhammad. And it knocked away from behind by AG, out of bounds, will stay with Florida State. Benchmark International Arena, the home of the three-time champion Tampa Bay Lightning. First game here in Tampa for the Noles since December 17, 2017. A 72-53 win versus Tulane. This place hosted the women's Final Four last spring. It'll also host the opening weekend of the men's tournament here this season. Down the floor, Miles, tough, acrobatic shot, up and in. Bumped into by AG, and a great shot by Miles.
That is big time from Cam Miles through the contact.
47-23, Hill into the paint. He's short of the shot, no good. Another rebound by Muhammad. Can we finish with the flurry here in the final 70 seconds of the half? 1:10 and counting left. Swinton looking for room, now to Miles, wearing the white headband. Knowles in the gold uni, driving, kicking. Wiggins long three, short, no good. And then off, a foul on the rebound called on Somerville. I believe that's going to be his second personal. So Martin picks up number 2. Here comes Federico back in. If that name sounds familiar, it should. He was at Pitt recently, a couple of years back, playing for Jeff Capel. He was at Texas Tech a year ago, and now at Texas A&M.
He's been an elite rebounder and a guy that makes shots around the basket at an elite clip for a number of years. Some of the best in the country when you look at his time at Pitt and Texas Tech.
Nice crowd on hand, as you talked about, here in downtown Tampa. Club and suites areas, busy. The lower bowl from baseline to baseline has a pretty good showing. Free throw good by Isaacs. Bucky McMillan shouting out instructions. He's a high school coach at Mountain Brook High School in Birmingham. Won 5 state titles. Then to Samford, where they got to an NCAA tournament 2 years ago for the first time in 20 years. For Samford, the alma mater of the great Bobby Bowden. Miles now over to Somerville as Isaacs made both free throws. Under a minute to play. Hand off Miles, driving with the left hand, looking for room, kicks back out to Somerville. 40 to play, 10 to shoot. Martin off a screen, going to work on Federico. Crossing, the up fake. Federico, great defense, now over to Miles. 3-2, Miles leans in, throws up a 3, no good. And a whistle and a shot clock violation.
A&M's defended at a really high level, right? They're getting all up in Florida State, up on the shooters, up on the ball handlers, forcing the Noles to have to try and blow by defenders. And right now, the Noles are starting able to generate clean looks in the last couple of minutes.
49-23. Final 28.5. Shot clock off. Noles trying to speed him up. Trying to run and jump here a little bit. Down the floor, Clements over to Dominguez, and he's wide open for 3 again. Aria, and he made it. My goodness.
Yeah, it's deja vu. He's been hot in this half.
Quickly the other way, Muhammad trying to grab it, and we're going to have a whistle and a foul on Dominguez reaching in. And a technical foul has been called as Bucky McMillan threw a bottle of water onto the court after that call. The foul on Muhammad. Obviously hated it. Dominguez reaching in. Just an odd response by McMillan. His team's been great in the first half. Even if that wasn't a great call, what do you get out of throwing a bottle of water on the floor?
I have no idea. That was crazy.
I mean,
he's saying he's telling his team, I was trying to grab the bottle, and I slapped out of it my hand and went into the court. But
He did. He as you look at the replay, he's slapping at a sheet of paper or a stat sheet on the scores table to our left. The bottle flies out to the free throw line on the other end. And so a technical on McMillan. Miles will shoot the free throws, misses the first one. And that kind of half. Goodness gracious. 11.4 to play, and it is all A&M. Miles makes the second one. He's got 5. The score is 52 to 24.
Emma, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, did not see this one coming.
No.
In any way, and give A&M a lot of credit. They've been playing great. 9 of 18 from 3. They've got 15 points off of 9 turnovers. Now Muhammad at the line to shoot 2. Plus 10 in rebounding. It's a 1-and-1 rather. Free throw shorted it, no good. Rebound, Karam's far side, out of bounds. It'll be off of Clements. Great hustle by Basong. Florida State ball. Jones and McCray in. And Muhammad and Basong out. Federico in, AG out. Holloway in. And Isaac's coming out. 7.1 left. Should be the last possession here of the half. Now we got issues with the clock. So we're taking a look at it. Luke Lauk's taking a peek as the clock was moving while we were going through the who had the ball and what was happening. So we'll take a look back here. A Sunstop second look. Back to see what's going on with the clock. It is a Florida State home game of sorts. Benchmark International. The artist, as Tom Block would say, the artist formerly known as Amalie Arena. And in August, Benchmark International took over. Reportedly a 10-year deal for the naming rights and a first for a mergers and acquisitions firm. Fun part about it, over $3 million will be contributed to nonprofit initiatives here in Tampa Bay. So you'll love to see that.
That is cool.
Yeah. And
cool building too, man.
Yeah.
A lot of tradition, right? They've won Stanley Cups that have come back into this building, and they're passionate, right? It's a passionate sports town, and a lot of Florida State alums and a lot of Florida State boosters. So to give them this kind of opportunity, obviously I wish we were playing a little bit better, but seeing all this garnet in this area has been pretty awesome. And when you talk about football, right, if you can get a big win tomorrow, some chatter that maybe you might get another shot to play in this city depending on what the bowl games do. Could be some fun times for Central Florida Noles.
A building that opened back in '96, now in its 5th name, the Ice Palace, the St. Pete Times Forum, the Tampa Bay Times Forum, and then, of course, Amalie, and now Benchmark International. All right, so we're at 8.7 is where we're at. We decided. Back out to Miles. Zone defense by the Aggies. 2-3 zone. 6, 5. Miles, a right wing triple. Off to the left, no good. Swinton battling for the rebound. Great hustle, but it's out of bounds off of Florida State. Back to Texas A&M. Yowza.
Yeah, 22 threes attempted. Only made 4 of them.
Into Holloway, that'll do it for the half. And if you're Texas A&M, you could not have drawn up a better first 20 minutes of play. The Noles only making one of their last 10 shots to end the half, shooting 26% from the field and just 4 of 22 from behind the three-point line. Halftime score here at Benchmark International Arena. Texas A&M leading Florida State 52-24. Halftime show begins after this timeout.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Headed to Tallahassee? Make your trip a slam dunk with a stay at Hyatt House Tallahassee Capital University or Hampton Inn & Suites Tallahassee Capital University. Both are just minutes from the Tucker Center and campus. At Hampton Inn & Suites, relax in modern guest rooms, fuel up with our hot breakfast, and count on friendly Hampton hospitality. At Hyatt House, stretch out in spacious suites with full kitchens, enjoy free breakfast, and unwind at the H-Bar. We've got the perfect spot for your stay on game day or family day. Book your Tallahassee stay today.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
It's halftime, and this is the Seminole Halftime Show.
First 20 minutes are in the books here at Benchmark International Arena, and I wish I had better news to report, Noles fans. It's been a tough go here in this first half. Texas A&M, if you would have asked Bucky McMillan, hey, what's the perfect first half you're looking for? This would be it, I think, as Texas A&M has controlled this thing from the start, and they have looked fantastic. They played their brand. They jumped out to a great start. They led 11-0 to begin the game. They've led by as many as, in this ball game, 29 in this contest, and the lead here at the half is 28. Halftime here in Tampa, 52-24, and man, it's just, you just did not see this one coming. The way we've been playing, we've been just so active. We've been on our heels, it's felt like tonight a little bit, but give Texas A&M a lot of credit, man. They look good. They're playing their brand, and we are getting shots. I think we're getting good looks, but we're just not making shots tonight, and when we can't make the three, this is kind of the result, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a team that relies on being able to make a high percentage of your shots from the perimeter and they don't go in, I think that can be kind of a mental downer, right? You saw this in the first half against Cal State Bakersfield on Tuesday, but obviously the quality of opponent a little bit different. But give A&M credit. I think the run that they hit early in the game set a tone for how they were going to play, and you were wondering, would Florida State hit a run of its own to settle into the contest, to get this crowd going behind it and really create some momentum, and they just never really went on a big run. Got some stops defensively a few times, got some clean looks offensively to hit some shots, and they just couldn't get them to go in, and things felt like they snowballed in spurts. And when you look at it, it's a game of runs. A&M hit a couple of 11-0, 11-1 runs, and you look up and you're down nearly 30 points.
Yeah.
We got to give A&M credit. They played their style. They forced turnovers. They hit threes. Dominguez has gotten hot too, Jeff. It's been kind of a combination of things that you don't want happening if you're the Noles and Luke Laux. So.
And before we continue on, let us pause. 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, Aria Masudi courtside here inside Benchmark International Arena in front of a solid showing of Noles fans. The Tampa Noles have come out today, and I know that Coach Laux is feeling disappointed right now with the way this thing has gone. This is by far the worst half of the season that we have played, and against a team in Texas A&M who was getting healthy here at the right time. They had some injuries with Mbako being out and others early in the season, but A&M, led by first-year head coach Bucky McMillan, they're playing their brand of ball and looking good in the first half so far, leading by the score of 52-24. Hey, I want to remind you that Glory Days is the host location of Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux. Make sure that you join us. We are soon going to announce our dates for the coaches' shows after the first of the year. So we will have that for you coming up after the first of the year. Those dates will be announced very, very soon, and we'll let you know as soon as we can when those dates will be available Inside Seminole basketball, Luke Laux live from Glory Days in Tallahassee. Coming up, we'll give you those dates very, very quickly, ASAP. Now Cam Miles off the bench, 5 points. But wow, it's you're trying to look for some of the positives here, and it's been hard to find them, certainly. And I tell you what, Ruben Dominguez, he's been as good as advertised. Aria, 15 points. He's 5 of 6 from behind the three-point line, and we have not had an answer for Rashawn Agee on the glass. He has 10 points, 9 rebounds, a lot of that on the offensive end of the floor for A&M.
Yeah, I think those two guys have set the tone, one from the perimeter, one down low on the block near the rim. And when A&M's able to also trap out of that, when they make baskets, they're able to trap, right? They can get into the full court press, set their defense up, and they've got 15 points off Florida State turnovers. The Noles have 0 points off A&M turnovers, which is something the Noles have done a nice job of this season, of forcing turnovers and transitioning into opportunities on the fast break, and you just haven't seen that. I think the guards for FSU need to step up just a little bit. Yes, Cam Miles gave you an injection boost, but you know, how about a guy like Kobe McGee or LeJay Jones or Robert McRae? Like, those are 3 guys you've leaned on for most of the season at the guard position, and you just haven't been able to get them to really feel in a rhythm here in the first half of this one. I thought A&M's players found their rhythm quicker and built their confidence faster, and I think kind of won the battle of mentality, if you will, in the first 20 minutes. It's been tough. I mean, you got a lot of basketball left. Obviously, it's a big deficit, but you kind of need a huge first 4 or 5 minutes if you're FSU to just try and flip the momentum.
Well, some positive news. We got the soccer match on the video board right above us here at Benchmark International Arena. And Brian Penske's Seminoles, they are in control right now. They lead Ohio State 2-0 as the first half is in the books at the Plex in Tallahassee. A trip to the College Cup is on the line. And 45 minutes in, halfway home for Florida State soccer. Also, congrats, Brooke Wyckoff, Florida State women's basketball. They win today at the Coconut Classic down in Fort Myers. They beat Missouri State 85-75. Will most likely face Oklahoma on Sunday. That's a big-time matchup for the Noles in holiday hoops matchups. All right, score here. Really got to rally in the second half. Down 52-24 against Texas A&M. We are back after this timeout.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart. Fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score 2. Each made 3, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tuck, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
Carver's is the place for all your high-volume commercial business needs. From tablecloths to corporate clothing, we specialize in bulk orders of 300 pieces or more. This is why the Noles have partnered with Carver's Discount Cleaners. Our team of trained professionals will get the job done right. Contact us at midtowndrycleaning@gmail.com or stop in for a visit at our Midtown location, 1215 North Monroe Street. Carver's Cleaners, mean on stains, green on earth.
Seminole fans know that when their health is on the line, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare is here with the most advanced medical care in the region. TMH is home to the top heart and vascular program, the highest level of care for premature babies, the area's most powerful cancer center, and the region's only Level 2 trauma center. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship-trained and board-certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
For more college basketball today, here is Jeff Culhane.
All right, we are back, and it's a fun time of year, right? Oh, yeah. I mean, there's so much going on. You got college football, college basketball, the NFL, Right now, Georgia Tech is playing Georgia in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And the Bulldogs look like, they up by 10 right now, are you?
Yeah, 16-6, early fourth quarter over there. The bet's about 10 milli. 10 milli to play in there. That's some good cash there for the Ramblin' Wreck. They'd love to beat Georgia.
Oh, wouldn't they?
I think I actually have a family member that's a diehard Georgia Tech fan and booster, and he said, you know what? If we make it to Charlotte in the ACC title, great. But if we didn't and we beat Georgia, that's really all I care about.
There you go.
That's perspective for you.
That's the mindset right there. 14-10 left in that ball game. As earlier today, Ole Miss beats Mississippi State. They punch their ticket to the college football playoff. Iowa routed Nebraska and Lincoln 40-16. Not a great look there. How about Caleb Williams and the Chicago Bears going into the Link and beating the Eagles today, Aria, 24-15. Wow.
Is that a star fan base, the Bears?
Oh my! And now the Bears, I believe, are now a 9-win team in Ben Johnson's first season.
Is Ditka coaching? No, Ben Johnson's coaching.
Wow.
How about that, huh?
That is amazing.
That's pretty awesome, man. Again, great sports town, Chicago. They love their pro sports. And, man, NFL this year. Hasn't it been crazy?
It has, yeah.
It's anybody's game. It really does feel like.
It definitely is. VCU beat Virginia Tech. Wake Forest over Northeastern. Virginia beating Queens today in the ACC on the men's side. Later on, Miami and Georgetown and Orlando. Stanford playing St. Louis. Alabama A&M at Clemson. Ohio State's at Pitt. SMU at Mississippi State. And Georgia Tech playing DePaul in the Emerald Coast Classic. 52-24, second half, right around the corner. We are back after this timeout.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
RJ Young is no longer just your office copier supplier. We are now helping you create the modern office. Our cutting-edge solutions cover security systems, business phones, and manage IT and AV technology for your organization. We've teamed up with world-class partners to save you more through bundling services, and our U.S.-based specialists are your personal coaches, making sure you always have the highest degree of personalization. Schedule your free consultation now at rjyoung.com/FSU.
Seminole fans, it's time to cheer for our healthcare partner for life, Tallahassee Memorial Healthcare. Serving 21 counties across North Florida and South Georgia, TMH provides cutting-edge, life-saving medical care for the Big Bend region. TMH is setting new standards for medical excellence, driving research and innovation to bring the best care to our region. TMH is your lifelong partner in health.
Today's Florida State basketball game is brought to you by Coca-Cola. Fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola. By Tico People's Gas, delivering natural gas that helps you save energy and earn cash back. Learn more at peoplesgas.com. By Barano Heating and Air Conditioning. Schedule an appointment today at baranoac.com. And by the Florida Department of Transportation, reminding you fans don't let fans drive drunk, drive sober, or get pulled over. Let's return courtside with Jeff Culhane.
And we are live courtside here in Tampa. Our Renault by Anderson courtside seats. Their energy efficient acclaim impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renault by Anderson today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Knowles. License number CGC 1527613. Start the second half. Knowles have it moving left to right. In the corner, Wiggins pull up 18-footer. In and out, no good. AG the rebound, and that is his 10th. He's got a double-double. Down the floor, Mbako 3. That's good, and that's been the tail of it. We miss it, they make it, and man, A&M looks good.
I was hoping that side of the floor had a lid on the bucket.
Yeah.
Guess not.
Jones, handoff now over to McCray. Run a little weave out front along the perimeter. McGee to Jones. Jones off a screen. Jones trying to find room. Nice crossover along the baseline. Kicking McCray. Extra pass McGee, a left wing rainmaker. Ring it up. Kobe McGee from downtown, his second 3 of the night.
See if that gets Kobe McGee going a little bit here. Really good shooter.
Yeah. Like to see the threes going. Lane around McCray. Back out AG. Swings over to Hill. Hill in the corner. Now Ja'Cory Lane. Jab step. Back to Dominguez. Dominguez in the paint. Hands off AG. 10 to shoot. Backing in on McCray. Spins off McCray. Leans in. Round the rim it rolls and in. Man, what a night for AG.
That's just a big-time move individually.
12 and 10, and now McCray loses a dribble on the floor. Lane steals it away, and McCray's called for a foul. Tough night. Tough night. Just the little things. This has not been good.
We just seem 10%, right? 10% off from the way we've played for most of the season, but against terrific competition like this, it really makes you pay.
(57-27) A&M. Ja'Cory Lane, man-to-man defensively. Now Hill has it. Hill attacking the paint. Hill bounce pass down low. Dominguez underneath. Threw it off Steen, falling out of bounds. But somehow McGee able to save it. Good defense there. Only the second turnover of the year by Dominguez. Good player from Spain. Weave out front. McGee, catch a release, triple. Off the heel, no good. McCray runs down the rebound, trying to grab it. Oh, might have got away with a shove on Hill. McCray back out. McGee on the attack. Lob, Steen too high. Got it back to McGee. Bumped into by AG. Knocked down, no call. Steen the rebound to Jones. 8 to shoot. Jones driving, kicking. Wiggins corner 3. That's no good. And AG another rebound, is 11.
That's as good of a shot as you're going to get, right, in this game. Wide open, good action.
Really is.
Yeah, clean look.
Lane, Mbako in the corner. AG, he'll fire a 3. Why not? He's doing everything else right, and McGee can't grab the rebound. It'll stay with Texas A&M. Somerville in, Steen out. Marcus Hill with 5 assists. That's a new season high for him. Pass into Mbako too high, turnover. Somerville the other way, 3-on-2. McGee, McCray, corner 3 coming. That's no good. Offensive rebound, McGee, up and under move, good by Kobe McGee. He now has 8 points.
Yeah, leads Florida State right now with those 8 points, does McGee.
It's our first make, rather second make of the second half, both by McGee. Lane with it. Somerville trying to hound him. Nearly 3 minutes into our second half. 57-29, Texas A&M. Hill around the corner. Hill all the way in, throws it up. No, another offensive rebound. AG fouled by Somerville on the arm. And now Jones and AG get a little tangled up. Neither wants to back down. The officials trying to get between the two of them. And what do we got here?
Hey, is that 1 second or third?
That's going to be on Somerville. That's his 3rd personal. So that's 3 on Somerville. And AG will go to the line to shoot 2. So he's at the line. First one, good. Rashawn Agee, 13 points, 12 rebounds, season high in boards, double-double. And he was active early. One of the top defensive rebounders in the country coming in. It's been offensively tonight. As AG makes the second one, Vincent's in, he'll sit down.
3 personal fouls.
He was a nice player last year, like you said, at USC, was AG. And I think he's just done a nice job tonight of setting the tone, right, for A&M.
Very physical.
Very physical.
16:45 left in our ball game. A&M, big cushion. McCray rips through on the attack, trying to step through, back out. McGee, a long three. That's off, no good. Somerville the rebound, but a loose ball foul on Ja'Cory Lane. So Lane picks up the personal. That'll be his second, team number 1. Ja'Cory Lane, North Alabama transfer. Lou Henson Award finalist a season ago there for the Lions. 17.3 points per game. Good pickup by Bucky McMillan. Here's McCray, looking for room, trying to find our spacing offensively. McCray whips it in the right corner to Jones. 8 to shoot. Jones rises for a triple. In and out, no good. Rebound to McGee. Back out to McCray. Now down low, Wiggins. Wiggins reverse layup, puts it up and in.
That's nice. Nice feed there from McCray finding Wiggins.
Racing the other way. Nobody on him. Baco, the up fake, reverse layup. That's good. And we just not quite there tonight. Down the floor now we race. Beating the press. McCray. Nice job by McGee. Reverse layup. Up and in. And one. Prettiest play of the night for the Garnet and goal. Breaking that pressure. And an and one for Kobe McGee. He's off to a great start in the second half. Another Mitchum and one. Mitchum strong in the paint. Fouls on Dominguez, his second. McGee will shoot the free throw for the three-point play when we come back. 15:57 left in our ball game. A&M leading 61-33. You're listening to the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital and the FSU Game Day app.
A golf instructor who knows technique can improve an aspiring pro swing. But one who really cares can help transform a career.
There he is, your new champion.
When you team up with someone who knows a lot and cares even more, you're unstoppable. At Truist, we believe the same is true for banking. Truist, leaders in banking, unwavering in care. Truist Bank, member FDIC, leading based on top 10 U.S. commercial bank.
Hey, fellow Floridians, it's Ben.
And Brianna Smith. We are foodies who love sharing recipes online.
And trying new cooking techniques on our new natural gas stove.
He loves his precise temperature control on the heat.
Yeah, I also love saving money and using less energy.
Oh, watch that flame.
So, who loves to be in control?
Now earn up to a $300 cashback rebate for installing a new energy-efficient natural gas range or stovetop. To learn more, go to peoplesgas.com/rebates.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
Hey, college football fans, I know you do anything for a win on game day. And an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network. Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Hey, Glory Days Grill, our host location of Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux. Dates announced soon. As we'll have our first show right after the new year. Mark it down. Early January, we'll let you know. Inside Seminole Basketball with Luke Laux at Glory Days Grill in Tallahassee. And it's game day. Geico's bringing the heat. From big plays to big savings, Geico helps you get more coverage, more support, and more reasons to cheer as loud as you can. Well, a good start to the second half here by McGee. We wanted him to get going, and he's got it going here in the second half, Ari.
Yeah, he's done a nice job here in the second half for Florida State. He now leads the Noles with 10 points. And I think regardless of the outcome of this game, you're going to need a player like Kobe McGee, right, to really help you out the rest of non-conference. They brought him in to shoot the basketball and to play with confidence, and he's done that at least today. He's been the bright spot for Florida State. So good to see his shot falling. I think his season high is 16 on the year, if I have that correctly.
Indeed.
Against Alabama State, game number 2, so.
Free throw in and out, no good, and the rebound to Marcus Hill of Texas A&M. What a pickup. Hill, heck of a year for NC State last season. All MAC performer. Led the MAC in scoring at Bowling Green prior to NC State. Clements has it, top of the key, Agee. Now a handoff, Dominguez, turns the corner, swings it out left wing to Lane. 7 to shoot, Lane driving, kicking, Agee back to Lane, 5-4, Lane 3, no good, offensive rebound Hill. Dominguez, top of the key, triple, shorted it, he missed one, good lord. And the rebound to Somerville.
He had it lined up perfectly though, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Somerville the other way, handoff McCray. McCray attacking, driving, McGee, long rain-making three, nothing but nylon for Kobe. He's on fire to start the final 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's a good sign for Kobe McGee.
A little bit of full court pressure here across the timeline. Now over to Lane. 5 minutes in, 61-36. Now the amount of comeback you got to try and win each 4-minute period and chip away. You can't get it all at once. Win each 4-minute period and see where you're at late in the game. Hill stepped on the sideline, out of bounds, far side. Turnover. And a little bit of juice here for the Garnet and Gold.
Yeah, getting some stops on the defensive end. Florida State actually now outscoring A&M 12-9 here in the second half.
Luke Laux asking his guys to move and get open against that full court pressure. Lane hounding McCray as he brings it across. Wake Forest and Jacksonville where he's been now at Florida State. McGee feeling it. 3-ball, no. Rebound to Clements. Top of the key triple. Down the floor, Dominguez beating everybody back. His three, that's too strong. Wiggins the rebound. Good contest by McGee. Now McCray leads the break. Swings it over to Somerville left wing. Back to Wiggins. Wiggins driving on Clements in the painted area along the block. Short of the fall away, no good. Clements the rebound. Lane will walk it across. Time on the side of A&M. Lane now to Agee. Double-double for Agee. Lane rips through with the right hand. Lane in the corner. Clements up fake attacking. Backing in McCray. Backing in. Throws it in the corner to Lane. A three. In and out. No good. Wiggins the rebound. Outlet to McCray. Laux wants him to run. Now a three by Somerville. That's good. And the three starting to fall for the Garnet and Gold. Here comes some full court pressure.
A little 8-0 run for the Noles.
Love to see that. All threes brought to you by Scott and Wallace. Hill the other way, weaving through traffic, back out to Lane. 61-39, 13:25 to go. Laux. Luke Laux shouting out instructions. Gerald Gillian, defensive coordinator, same as well. Dominguez, Agee looking inside. Hand off to Lane. 6 to shoot, 5. Lane off a screen, 4. 3 all the way in. Knocked away by McCray, out of bounds. He was knocked to the deck, no call. It'll stay with A&M. Bucky McMillan wanted a foul.
1 second left on that clock. Little hockey line change for the Noles. 3 coming in.
The song Miles Jones in. McGee, Wiggins, McCray out. 13:07 to play, 1 to shoot. Trying to get back in it here. 1-3-1 deep. Out of bounds zone defense. Isaacs looking. Isaacs trying to find it to Agee, grabs it. Shot clock violation. Shot was blocked going up anyway. And the defense, now we're starting to pick it up a little bit, Aria, here.
It's the Seminole team that I've seen for most of the season, right? Getting some stops on defense, hitting shots from beyond the arc as well.
Pass into Basong, couldn't handle it, nearly lost it, and we turn it over. As the subs come in, and just this group, some younger guys not together on the same page. They give it right back to A&M. Ali Diba in, Clements out for Bucky McMillan. 13:03 to play. Baseline out of bounds, Texas A&M. Holloway will inbound, just checked in. Top of the key to Agee, handoff to Dominguez, rises 3, no good. Steen skies for the rebound. Outlet now, Leger Jones. Steen's 6th rebound of the night. Jones attacking. Jones back out to Basong. Basong, a lot of contact on the drive. A blocking call is the foul on Josh Holloway, the Samford transfer. So we're attacking more so. Shots are now falling. Noles, 3 of 9 from 3, 6 of 16 from the field. A&M's only 1 of 7 from 3. Masong at the line to shoot two, an 8-0 run by Florida State. Free throw. Make it a 9-0 run.
Jeff, this has been the best 4-minute stretch of basketball the Noles have played, I think, in this game. When you break it down media timeout to media timeout, this 4 minutes is resembling what Florida State has been doing most of the season. It's good to see, right? Against good quality competition to be able to apply the way that you want to play this game.
Mbako in and Dominguez out for Texas A&M. Masong off the heel, no good on the second free throw for the freshman. Rebound Holloway. Down the floor, Mbako whips it over to Isaacs. 12:40 to play, 61-40, Texas A&M. Bounce pass into Agee, top shot, no. Rebound, knocked around, run down by Mbako. Out to Isaacs. Shot clock to 20. Out near the timeline. They didn't reset the shot clock. They didn't reset it, yeah. And so we got a clock issue here. Shot clock should have been reset to 20. And so 12:25 to play. We're taking a look at the clock. Sunstop's second look. 61-40 is our score. Be sure to visit one of their 80 stores in North and Central Florida, South Alabama, and South Georgia. Join Sunstop Rewards today. Shop more, save more. Sunstop, proud sponsor of the Noles. 9-0 run by Florida State. And Texas A&M has hit a drought here. They're 0 of their last 7, 1 of their last 10, in a scoring drought of 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Back home at the Plex, Florida State soccer now up 3-1, Aria.
Oh, yeah.
Like to see that. A trip to the College Cup in Kansas City on the line.
Our guy Chuck Walsh to my right's giving us updates here. The soccer complex. Una McCormack, I think, got a goal. So it's 3-1 now. Florida State closing in. College Cup. That's what they do at FSU, huh?
That's right. Put another star on the banner and on the uniform. What a season for Brian Penske and company. Looking to continue it in a good spot right now. Looking to close it out at home.
And I would feel really good for Brian Penske. I think they're taking us to a media timeout here as well, it seems like. But after the way last year ended, right? Stunned at home in a second round in penalties. This is the redemption arc you want from that group that is as talented as you'll find in college soccer.
Timeout on the floor. 12:25 remains here in Tampa. Noles trying to fight back, playing their best minutes of this game. Down 61-40. We are back after this timeout.
Hey Noles fans, Robert Scott here, partner at Scott & Wallace, the official injury lawyers of the Florida State Seminoles. We love seeing our Noles play with heart. Fast breaks, slam dunks, and those deep threes that fire up the crowd. That same grit and drive is how Scott & Wallace fights for our clients, one case at a time. And when the Noles drain one from downtown, you score two. Each made three, one lucky fan wins an FSU t-shirt, courtesy of Scott & Wallace. We're here all season at the Tough, focused, fired up, and ready to win. Let's go, Noles.
At TOC, our physicians are fellowship trained and board certified specialists with the most advanced training in the region. Our mission is to provide the highest level of care for sports medicine, joint replacement, pain management, foot and ankle, hand and wrist, spine, trauma, pediatrics, and non-surgical medicine. Every specialty, every treatment option. TOC, only experts. Learn more at teamtoc.com.
Noles fans, are you ready for game day? Tavello Brewing Company in Thomasville is just a short ride down the road. From our refreshing sangria, hard seltzer slushies, to the only place you can find our award-winning blackberry hibiscus hard cider, we've got something for every taste. Grab your crew and swing by Tavello. Let us help make your game weekend even better. Tavello Brewing Company. It's just better. Proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Hey, for over 20 years, Oxford Advisory Group has specialized in strategic planning to assist clients in navigating their retirement years. Their tax-efficient asset planning keeps you in the game for years to come. Oxford Advisory Group, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. To find out more, check them out at oxfordadvisorygroup.com. Say hello to everybody watching our boot camp broadcast on the Florida State men's basketball Facebook and X pages, the Seminoles YouTube page, and the Seminoles Unconquered app as well. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope the belly's full, the hearts are full. Thanks for being with us here on a Friday night. We're trying to chip away at this one. Let us know where you're watching from. We'll give you a shout out on the air. And a fun night from an atmosphere standpoint. We're trying to get back in at Aria right now. Still have work to do.
Yeah, we have 12:25 left, right? And the way the tempo of these games work and the way both teams want to play, you're going to have some chances for more 8-0, 10-0 runs. We're on a 9-0 run right now ourselves. Jeff, we get one more 9-0 run in this thing, and things get kind of interesting. You remember A&M had a massive collapse against UCF a couple weeks ago. Wasn't quite this, 20 points. They were up double digits late in that one, so put some pressure on them, why don't you?
Here's AG, top of the key. 6 to shoot, 5, 4. AG driving on Muhammad in the paint, flips it up. Missed it, fell off, no. Jones the rebound, 9-0 run. Miles down the floor, McCray. McCray will attack, bumped into by Mbako, throws it up with the right-handed in. An 11-0 run by the Noles. 61-42. AG, bounce pass Mbako, back out Isaacs. Swings over Mbako, A&M. Isaacs on the attack, knocked away the pass by McCray, a turnover. Here's McCray now, middle of the floor. McCray kicks it. Basong thought about the three, passed it up. Now in the paint, leans in on Isaacs, missed the shot, but fouled on the body by the smaller Pop Isaacs. And Tama Basong to the line to shoot two.
There's a look in these Noles' eyes right now, right? The confidence we were talking about that I think got taken away from them early in this game, Jeff. This is the Noles team that plays with that swagger and a chip on their shoulder. You're starting to see that here in this second half.
Here's Basong, young man from Paris, France, misses the free throw, no good. Not great at the line coming in, 3 of 7, now 1 of 3 tonight. Area of his game, the young man will have to improve. Played at overtime elite last season. Second free throw, missed them both. And AG the rebound.
3 of 12 as a team from the free throw
line.
line.
That's not good. It's
not going to help, right?
That's not going to help. Isaacs with it, racing through the defense, left wing, dribbling back out, guarded by LeJay Jones. Isaacs on the cross, high ball screen. Isaacs with it, swings over to Deba. Now Holloway attacking all the way in, kicks out Mbako, corner 3, missed it, no good. Battling for the rebound, tapped out by AG to Holloway. Cannot box that guy out. AG over to Holloway, the Sanford transfer. Holloway scooting in the middle of the paint, puts it up and in. The small Josh Holloway over Muhammad ends an 11-0 run.
That's a nice drive there from Holloway, got right to the cup.
63-42, 10:50 to play. Miles on the attack, back out to McCray. Here's McCray trying to find a little wiggle room. Just 2 points for Rob. Off the window, too strong, and a tough night for McCray. 1 of 8. Down the floor come the Aggies. Deba slows it up, now to double team to Isaacs. Great look at a 3-ball, good. And we're struggling, leaving some of these 3-point shooters. McCray racing the other way. Bumped into by Isaacs. On transition, his second foul, and just a lot of times tonight we have left some shooters open, trying to trap. I don't know if there's a right guy to leave on this A&M team or a wrong guy, but we're leaving a lot of really good shooters open for great looks at threes.
Yeah, no doubt. They've hit 11 of them, too, as a team. Now shooting 41%. It was a good three-point shooting team coming in, right about 38% as a group. So they're shooting a little bit over their average on the year. We just haven't gotten the turnovers and the points off turnovers that we're accustomed to seeing.
Yep. Only 2 off 11. They've got 15 off 11. McGee steps into a long triple. Shorted it, no good. And a rebound to Vincent. Battling Steen, who just checked back in. To Holloway on the attack. Holloway racing. Holloway to a cutting Vincent. Lays it up and in and 1. And right when you think you're starting to get over the hump, here comes Texas A&M. That one, if it's on Somerville, it's his 4th. What do they call it? Somerville's not on the floor. I think it's on Swinton, excuse me. I saw the 1 flash by our officiating crew here. Yep, it's on Swinton. His first. Jamie Vincent at the line. Free throw, good. 3-point play, and just like that, 6 in a row by A&M. Back up to 69-42. Rather, 8 in a row. Yikes. That's how quickly these Aggies can put it on you.
They've played really well.
Yeah,
Right, if you look at it from their angle, job well done for them here today.
Zone defense, Steen, backdoor cut to Swin, caught in the air, somehow got it back to McCray near the timeline. 8 to shoot. Rob spinning, floats it up, missed the short one. Steen offensive rebound, he's fouled on the way up. Steen fighting. Foul's going to be called on Mbako. It'll be his third personal. And so Alex Steen at the line to shoot 2. Going off a double-double, trying to end a 8-0 run here. And all of a sudden, we're on our own 11-0 run. And we've gone cold. If you're going to erase this lead, you can't do it. Can't go cold.
If I could, though, make a point about Alex Steen's ability on the offensive glass. He's now got 5 offensive rebounds in this game, Jeff, and he came into this one top 10 in the country in offensive rebounds. He's just been so good for FSU and active on the glass. And right, a team that doesn't have a ton of bigs and size down low, Steen has really filled that role for the Seminole team so far this year.
Steen makes them both. You're right. Best in the league, 4.2 offensive rebounds per game in the ACC. Swinton fouls, and Mbako trying to strip it away in the backcourt with the pressure. Also a note, even though it's been a tough night, scoring it from McCray does have, again, a distributor. 9 assists. So he's having a great night, sharing the ball. 9 assists for Robert McCray, the 5th.
He's tried, right,
yes,
to get into it. He's tried to hit some shots and get it going from beyond the arc. He's tried driving physically and getting to the cup. It just hasn't been there for him, you know.
Holloway on the attack, through the pressure in the lane, back out to Isaacs. Another look at a 3. Short of that one. Vincent, offensive rebound in the paint, flips it up, missed it. Diba, offensive rebound, missed it, but fouled. And on the glass, we're just getting beat up in a big way. Second chance opportunities. Although we've done a pretty good job on the offensive glass, but overall tonight, struggling. Minus 16 on the glass.
And it's 18 offensive rebounds now for A&M. It wears on you, right? They only have 13 second chance points, so it's not an astronomical number, but that kind of wears on you. And you called the game against Florida where they didn't have a ton of second chance points, but it felt like that accumulative effect over a course of 40 minutes really wore Florida State down in that area.
Diba made 1 of 2, middle of the zone. There's Steen in the lane. Oh, he threw it away, turned it over, trying to get the ball to Miles in the corner. Diba tapped it away. Another turnover number 12. Now here's Diba on the attack, cutting in the lane from Mbako, lays it in with a right hand. Wow. And we haven't made a shot in 3 minutes. And back down a hefty deficit, 72-44. Miles swings over. His pass is deflected. Another steal. Holloway to the rack, lays it up and in, and a timeout by Luke Laux. Tough night. We got close. We cut that lead down, went on an 11-0 run. But man, Texas A&M, they answer. They made 5 of their last 7. And the Noles haven't made a shot in nearly 3.5 minutes, and we have a timeout on the floor. 8:41 remains. A&M, the lead back up to 30, up 74-44. We are back after this timeout.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
Hey, Seminole fans, can't make it to the game? No worries. Head to the ultimate FSU watch party at American Social Bar and Kitchen. Get ready for an epic vibe, mouth-watering food, and unbeatable drink specials. Every game is on the big screens all season long. Whether you're in Boca Raton, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Tampa, or Orlando, it's the best place to cheer on the Noles outside of the Donald L. Tucker Center. American Social, the only spot for the official FSU watch parties. See you there. Check us out at AmericanSocialBar.com. Hey, college football fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Hey, it's the Good Greek Spiro, and as a former police SWAT officer, I know what it takes to build a great team and to be a great operator. I've applied these principles in building the world's only total relocation company. From listing your house for sale to finding your dream home and everything in between, Good Greek can do it all. Good Greek also offers junk removal and auto shipping to complement our renowned moving and storage business. For your total relocation solutions, go to goodgreek.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
This is Florida State basketball on the Seminole Sports Network, presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
Did you know that FSU Athletics is self-supported, is not funded by tax dollars? We rely on fans to join Seminole Boosters so your teams have the best chance to succeed on and off the court. Membership starts at $5 per month and comes with great benefits. Go online to SeminoleBoosters.com to learn more. And for kids, for families, for where we live, Wolfson Children's Hospital is always here. Wolfson Children's, official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. Tough one today. Trailing Texas A&M 74-44. Bryce is watching from Old Town on our Booth Cam stream broadcast. Thank you, Bryce, for joining us there. Reggie says happy Thanksgiving. Appreciate that, Reggie. Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
Hope everybody had a great time.
Yeah. Jeff Culhane, Ari Masudi back with you at Benchmark International Arena here in downtown Tampa. Texas A&M is looking good. Wiggins in the painted area, throws it up, out of the timeout in the zone. Shot no good. Rebound to Jamie Vincent of A&M. Mbako left wing three. That's good, and the Aggies can do no wrong. Back the other way, McGee, a run out, throws it up and in, and one. Kobe McGee now with 15, our lone player in double figures. A chance at a three-point play. That is another Mitchum and one. Mitchum strong in the paint. Well, what do you think the learning items are here tonight? There's a few of them, obviously, as McGee at the line, free throw, got it now is 16. Ties a season high. What are your biggest takeaways right now?
Well, Jeff, I think first and foremost, the way A&M plays is a unique brand of ball, right? This is the first time all season we've gotten this type of press. Alabama State did it in token, but not to this extent. So we're learning something here. The game avalanched in the first half.
Yep.
And I just don't think, we've played much better in the second half, more reminiscent of the team that we have seen. But you got to hit your shots, right?
Yeah. Here's a steal on the entry pass in the zone. McGee picks up the loose ball. Backing into the right hand, the up fake, kicks it over to Wiggins, missed the bunny. Tap tries back up and in by Chauncey Wiggins. He has 7 points. Now down the floor to Deba, all the way through. Tough shot, no. Rebound, Karam's out, ball loose. McGee on the floor, great hustle. Somerville picks it up. Back to McGee. Long three coming, buckets! Kobe McGee from way downtown, his 4th three at a new season high. He has 19 points. Timeout, Texas A&M.
Yeah, this is the Kobe McGee I've been waiting to see this year, right? This is that sharpshooter that came to us via Drexel and was one of the best shooters in the Colonial last season. It's good stuff, man. Big time from Kobe McGee. And this is the type of stuff you got to be able to take away if you're the Noles. Yes, maybe the scoreboard, it's not going to go the way that you want it. Jeff, you asked me what are my takeaways from this. And to me, when you want to beat good competition, you've been around this game a long, long time. You need your best players to all kind of play well in unison, right? And McCray tonight hasn't quite given you what you needed. Against Florida, he put up nearly 30 points. That's why you were still in that game. If you can get some of these stars to play together, right, and put up performances, I do think we're getting closer to being able to pull off one of these. But you see what McCray can do, what McGee's doing tonight. We've seen what Jay Jones can do in a game with the threes. Can that all come together? So we're seeing bits and pieces for this Florida State team. I've been encouraged by this second half. That is a really good team over there in A&M. And so for Florida State, seeing McGee take that step forward here tonight, hopefully it's just the start of more to come.
And a timeout on the floor, 7:25 left in our ball game. A&M leads 77-52. We are back after this timeout.
What's Here is a place that generations have trusted to help their kids grow up healthy and strong. What's Here are caregivers with knowledge and expertise rivaling any children's hospital in the world. What's Here is a level 1 pediatric trauma center for critical, life-saving care. What's Here is Wolfson Children's Hospital with the technology, research, and dedication to save and change countless young lives. Wolfson Children's, always here. Visit wolfsonchildrens.com.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
At ViStar Credit Union, we go the extra mile to bring Florida State fans better banking. Open a ViStar Plus checking account and unlock up to $570 in annual savings. Enjoy perks like getting paid up to 2 days early with direct deposit, identity and phone protection, and so much more. All for just $5.99 a month. To learn more, visit one of ViStar's local branches or visit ViStarCU.org. ViStar Credit Union, proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Go Noles!
Are you ready for the ultimate game day experience? Look no further than Sunstop Stores. Sunstop dishes out the perfect game day assist with the best fresh-made Southern food from our Eats Deli. While you're here, grab snacks, beer, or fuel to keep you going. It's a slam dunk every time at Sunstop. Join our rewards program to rack up points with every purchase and use the points to save money on fuel. Add our Sunny Saver payment card and save even more on every fuel purchase. Sunstop Convenience Stores. We're from here. Go Noles!
You are listening to Florida State Basketball on the Seminole Sports Network.
Presented by Wolfson Children's Hospital.
And comebacks begin here at Wolfson Children's Hospital. Always here. Wolfson Children's, proud to be the official children's hospital of Florida State Athletics. 8-0 run by the Noles. How about Kobe McGee? New season high, 19 points, Aria, and he's tied a season high, making 4 threes coming in. In his last 4 combined from 3, he was 4 of 25. He's 4 of 10 in this game tonight.
He's been wonderful for Florida State here tonight. He's hitting his shots. At Drexel last year, he's a 44% shooter, right on the year, top 5 in the conference in threes. Guys with track record, I trust it. I hope tonight's the breakout party here, at least for McGee.
Full court pressure, get the ball into AG. Now over to Hill, back to Lane. Knowles now back off. Run and jump on Somerville, back over to Hill. Now over to Lane. Lane with it, man-to-man defensively, trying to run and jump, grab some turnovers, speed him up. Lane, inside-out dribble, swings over to Hill. The up fake on a 3 with the left hand all the way to the rack with the right hand. Somehow got it to go. Marcus Hill with 7. That was tough.
But did a pretty good job on him for most of the night.
Sure have.
Yeah.
Good player. 79-52, 6:50 to go. In the corner, McGee, the up fake, looking for room. Now over to Jones. Great look at a corner 3. No good. Hill the rebound. Well, tonight, threes have been tough to come by for Florida State, as Kobe McGee is 4 of 10 from 3. The rest of our squad, 4 of 24. Tells the story, paints the picture.
Yeah, it's tough.
79-52, Texas A&M.
And good looks, right, Jeff?
Yep.
Had some good looks.
Lane driving, kicking, top 3, Dominguez. Air ball no good, out of bounds off of McGee with 5 to shoot. And it was Dominguez with the flurry early that kind of got him going. He hasn't done much since, but early left his mark.
Kobe, find a job.
Yeah, they hit 2 big runs there in the first half that separated them from Florida State. And Dominguez was a big part of both of them.
So baseline out of bounds, right of the hoop for Texas A&M. 6:17 to play, 5 to shoot. Lane to inbound. Lane knocked away by McGee. Great defense by Kobe. A turnover. Now McGee, middle of the floor. Far sideline, Somerville. Somerville rises for a triple. That's good. Martin Somerville from downtown. His third three. Hill threes brought to you by Scott and Wallace, the official injury lawyers of Florida State Athletics. A steal by Miles, but then he lost the dribble out of bounds off his foot. Trying to go in. Might have been back tapped by either Lane or Hill. But another example of how this game has gone tonight. Oh, it's tough.
Yeah.
Oh, our crew is coming together. It's a good veteran crew we have tonight. As I mentioned before, all three of these guys were in Vegas at the Players Era Festival. Ryan O'Connell, Myron Jarrett, Pat Driscoll all worked the Vegas tournament earlier this week. And ironically enough, the last time these two teams played, it was in the NCAA tournament back in 2011. Luke Laux and Derwin Kitchen played in that game, a win by Florida State in Chicago. Ryan O'Connell officiated that game. And now he's officiating this game between the two with Laux as the head coach. Dominguez got poked in the face accidentally by Miles. Yep, that's a foul. Not trying to do it, but got caught with his hand near the eye of Dominguez. Cam Miles picks up his first and 16 foul. $5:46 remains. 79-55. Newell still fighting. Still scratching, still clawing. Lane around the defense in the backcourt to Mbako. Bounces Dominguez. Dominguez, the up fake, driving the baseline in a double team. Cut off, down to Mbako. Cross court to Hill. Right wing triple. Off the heel, no good. Offensive rebound, Mbako. Backing in around Somerville. He hooked him and held. Yeah, that's an offensive foul. Good call. Hooked and held Somerville. That's the other way on Mbako. I think he just fouled out too. Yep. Fifth personal. On Mackenzie Mbako, the Indiana transfer, playing in his third game. A McDonald's All-American in 2023. Had Jones fracture surgery in September.
I like his game.
Good player.
Yeah, long, athletic.
Can shoot it.
Can shoot it, yeah. Finish with 10 and 5.
Somerville near sideline. Zone defense by A&M. Martin for three. Off no good. Rebound to Agee, his 14th. Rashawn Agee approaching a career high in rebounds. 17 is that number. Trying to run and jump. We got Lane in a tough spot over the top to Agee to Dominguez. Left wing. Catch and release three is good. By Ruben Dominguez.
That's the danger you run into.
6-3. Wow. McGee, zone defense again. Jones, long three, way off, no good. And the rebound, good hustle by Hill. It's out of bounds, right by Luke Laux. We'll stay with Florida State.
A little between the leg dribble, too.
Yep.
For former point guard.
You bet. Isaac's in, Hill out, 4:48 to go. And Texas A&M, tip your cap to the Aggies today. They have played the part and then some. Catch and release, Wiggins three, no good. And the rebound now to Agee, another one. That's 15 and a foul on Jones in the backcourt. Agee doesn't like it. And we're going to walk the other way. He'll shoot the 1-and-1. Lachey picked up his second personal, team number 7. Well, you've gotten 4 threes from McGee, 3 from Somerville. Combined, they are 7 of 16, Aria. Everyone else is 2 of 22.
Yeah,
just not much help.
Can't knock them down.
No, they're not falling.
Chauncey's 1 of 6. I'm looking at it. Leger, 1 of 5.
Miles 0 of 5.
McCrae's 0 of 4. That's
Free
tough.
throw, no good. Somerville the rebound.
And you know this, they're better shooters than what they're showing.
Yep.
We've seen it.
No doubt. Zone D in the middle. There's Wiggins turning. He'll attack. He'll pivot. Spin. Left-handed shot. No, off the window. Agee is 16th rebound. Knowles trying to speed up the Aggies. Pass over the top to Agee. Swings it over to Dominguez. He'll rip through and drive and kick. Lane, extra pass. Isaacs and Aggies trying to play keep away. Now Dominguez will crank it and make it from 3 on the left wing. Ruben Dominguez has made 7 threes, 21 points. Jones will launch a 3. That's no good. McGee rebound blocked and fouled by Dominguez. Tough night. And Ruben Dominguez coming in, Aria. 26 threes on the year, leading the SEC. He's been as good as advertised. He's made 7 tonight.
Sharpshooter, man. And you leave him open, and he got in a rhythm early, right? Shooters, you don't want to let them get in a rhythm early. And I think that basket's starting to look large for him. And guys like that, they don't need much to get going, and he got going tonight.
Timeout on the floor. 3:57 remains. All Texas A&M here in Tampa. They lead 85-55. We are back after this timeout.
For decades, FSU basketball fans have counted on the Noles to work hard and carry on a proud tradition. Coach Luke Laux, thank you for carrying that legacy forward. With 3 generations in the air conditioning business, Barano Heating and Air Conditioning has brought the same dedication to every home we service. Whether on the court or in your home, being part of a proud tradition means something. No matter the season, we'll always be there for you. Schedule your appointment at baranoac.com or call 850-580-4029. Florida license number CAC 1816186.
The year-end sales event is going on now at your local Ford dealer. Celebrate with great offers to ring in the season. Now's the time to take home the legendary Ford F-150, the truck at the top of everyone's list. Or Ford Expedition, an SUV with room for all your passengers and presents. And if you're ready for big holiday thrills, unwrap the Built Wild Bronco SUV. Celebrate the holidays in a new Ford. Hurry, the year-end sales event ends soon. See your local Ford dealer today.
Behind the scenes of Seminole Athletics, there is a community of supporters who pledge their personal resources to provide all teams with the greatest opportunity for success. That community is Seminole Boosters. Seminole Boosters is the largest source of funding for Florida State athletics and serves as the difference maker for our athletic program. You can join the team behind the team for only $5 per month. Learn more or join today at SeminoleBoosters.com. That's SeminoleBoosters.com.
Here's the deal. We gotta set ourselves up. See, retirement is the long game. We gotta make moves and make them early. Set up goals. Don't worry about a setback. Just save up and stack up to reach them. Let's put ourselves in the right position. Pre-game to greater things.
Start building your retirement plan at thisispretirement.org. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Live from our Renewal by Andersen courtside seats, their energy-efficient Acclaim Impact windows and doors withstand Florida's harshest weather. Contact Renewal by Andersen today or visit bestwindowsflorida.com. Go Noles. License number CGC 1527613. Before we continue, let us pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Seminole Basketball from Legends Global. Jeff Culhane, Ari Masudi, courtside here in Tampa. Blake Lundy, Warren Dunleavy, David Maddox back in our studios. McGee at the line. Free throw good for Kobe. Adding to a season high of 20 points. He's been the main bright spot tonight for the Garnet and Gold in a tough one. 3:57 to go. McGee, second one, nothing but nylon. 21, I think they'll probably do it. Good night for McGee. 21 points, new season high. A song in, McGee will sit down. 3:57 to play. Stay tuned. Our Sunstop postgame show. We'll hear from Luke Laux. Talk about this one. I think he learned tonight. Tip the cap to A&M. Isaacs, full court pressure, trying to get it across, getting close to a 10-second count. That is a 10-second count. Yeah,
there we go.
That's 10. Almost got the ball to Dominguez. And Bucky McMillan thought they got it across. They did not. 10-second call. 3:46 remains, 85-57. Noel still fighting.
20 seconds on the shot clock. 20.
Zone defense here by the Aggies. Miles, now back over to McCray. McCray behind the back on the dribble. McCray in the lane, floats it up with the right hand. It's no good. AG another rebound. Ties a career high with 17, and we foul him. And Robert McCray, the fifth, 1 for 10 tonight. Man, he does have 11 assists, which is just phenomenal how he distributes, but we do need him to put the ball in the basket, too.
Top 5 in the country coming in assists. I mean, he was that good.
Yeah, number 3.
Yeah.
And number 3 as far as assist rate, according to Ken Palm.
Yeah. You need 30 points, right, from McCray as well.
Free throw good by AG. He's got 15. He's approaching a season high in points now, playing his best game of the year. Had a career high in rebounds.
No, you're right about that, and he's been really good. I think a lot of people are going to look at this score line and go, "There's another offensive rebound." Well, what happened, right? Florida State played Florida much closer. Well, the Noles played much better at Florida. Had guys step up and really take it down to the wire. Forced turnovers. Were able to get points off turnovers. The Gators didn't have anyone shoot 7 of 11 from beyond the arc. Those are all contributing factors in that one. This is a good basketball team, Jeff. I still think FSU's got a good basketball team. You got to learn in pieces of what you had happen to you tonight. But you got to go back to the drawing board because you have another couple of big ones coming up here. One in Tallahassee and then one in Houston against one of the best teams in the country.
Foul was on Basong, and so AG's back at the line to shoot the 1-and-1. First one, good. AG was 16 and 17, tying a season high. He has double-digit rebounds now in 3 straight games. Rashawn Agee made them both. New season high, 17 and 17 for Agee. Tying a career high on the glass. Miles in the corner, Basong. Now he'll drive the baseline in a double team, stepping through, missed the reverse layup, no good. Dominguez taps it out, rebound to Clements. So we approach 3 minutes to go. Man, a tough night tonight. We're going to have to forget about this one and rebound quickly, play a good Georgia team. Tuesday in the ACC SEC Challenge back at the Tucker Center. Dominguez, now to AG, top of the key. Whips it over to Isaacs, drives the baseline, tough shot blocked by Swinton, and a whistle and a foul. Swinton and Isaacs get tangled up under the hoop, and a foul on AJ. So that's on Swinton. His third personal. Isaacs will shoot 2. Well, we got an update from the Plex. Aria, give us some good news, will you?
Yeah, soccer now up 4-1. Rihanna Hudson got a goal. Looks like Brian Penske and the Noles are headed back to the College Cup yet again. They're going to have a good shot to win it, too, my man. They're good.
Very good.
That's an underseeded team at 3 that the computer rankings loved way more than the seeding and the committee gave them. Only 2 losses on the year. Top 2 seeds in the country, right?
Yeah. Valir Maluk checks in for the first time for Luke Laux. Isaacs able to make both free throws. He's in double figures with 12. About 2:40 of our game. Miles has it, and he threw it away. Far sideline, he and Basong on the same page. Turnover number 15 by the Noles tonight. Deba in, Dominguez will sit down. Big night again for Dominguez. Shooting the 3 well. Georgia plays Tennessee Tech tomorrow at 2 p.m. And Georgia favored in that one, obviously. Should win it at Stegman Coliseum. They'll be 7-1 most likely coming in the Tucker Center on Tuesday night. 9 p.m. tip. We're on the air at 8:30 with our truest tip-off show. Well, 2:10 of our game, 10 to shoot. Isaac shaking, Bacon on the bounce right way. Driving on Muhammad all the way to the rack. Tough floater, way off, no good. Ball is loose, picked up by Basong. 2 minutes to play. A&M will move to 6-2. Basong up and under move is off the rim and no good. And the rebound to Vincent of Texas A&M. Super athletic Tomas Basong. Just having a tough time finishing around the rim.
No doubt about it.
90-57 is our score. Holloway inside out of the bounds with the right hand. stopping right block, back out Isaacs. Good look at a top of the key three. Nailed it. Nothing but nylon. Isaacs' his third three. He is 15. And Knowles trying to find some positivity here at the end. On a 110. Basong picks up his dribble. Now back out Swinton. Miles, the up fake. Miles driving. Knocked away by Clements. Ball loose. Grabbed by Vincent in 1 minute to play. And our trip to Tampa is not going to go as planned. Goodness. A few A&M fans that are here behind their bench, on their feet in appreciation. Bucky McMillan calling out a play. 8 to shoot. Holloway starts it around Basong. Tripped up by Miles and a foul on Miles. Holloway will head to the line and shoot two in the double bonus. For over 20 years, Oxford Advisory Group has specialized in strategic planning to assist clients in navigating their retirement years. Their tax-efficient asset planning keeps you in the game for years to come. Oxford Advisory Group, a proud partner of Florida State Athletics. Find out more at oxfordadvisorygroup.com. Chris McDermott's going to check in. He's the lone returner on this year's team from a season ago. Buzz Williams left for Maryland, led Texas A&M to 3 straight NCAA tournaments. This squad's picked 13th of 16 in the SEC. I don't think so.
Yeah, they're better than that. No doubt about it.
Holloway makes them both.
Jeff, I didn't realize Texas A&M was top 20 in the country in D1 experience, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it's an older team. The SEC's brutal, no doubt about it. It's a great conference, but it's going to be tough to find 13 better teams than these guys.
Noah Shelby in, Jeremiah Green in as well for A&M. Miles a rainmaker three, too strong, run down by Maluk. About 20 seconds of our game. O'Lear will launch a three. That's off no good. Miles the rebound, puts it up and off the window, good over Vincent for Cam Miles. Plays it up and in. Green will bring it across the timeline, the freshman out of Denton, Texas. And Texas A&M comes in, puts on a show. They were impressive. They take it to Florida State tonight. Our trip to Tampa does not go as planned. And A&M wins it by the final of 95-59. They move to 6-2. Florida State will fall to 5-2 on the season.